wild, wild. Wicked wild, wicked wild, wicked wild, wild west. Jim West, Desperado, Rough Rider. No, you don't want nada. None of this. Six gunning this, brother running this. Buffalo Soldier, look, it's like
Bam, dude. 130. Snuck up on that ass.
Wow.
Dude. Snuck up on that ass.
130. You got up on my ass.
What a
dude.
dirty dog I
wasn't
am,
even
dude.
paying attention. You just
Shane was scrolling. He was scrolling the feeds.
grabbed my haunches.
Yeah, dude. I
Took
fucking
me. Oh, yeah.
took you by the haunches and fucking I hog tied you, dude. Turned around, your feet and hands were touching. You're going, yeah. Like a old Sal, dude.
That's because I'm a fucking sub.
You are.
I just need to be. I need to
need
find
to
my
be
dome.
dominated, dude.
Dude, I've been all
You need a
TikTok.
spanking you're so desperate for.
I've been watching TikTok nonstop.
That is pretty fun.
There's YouTube compilations that are like 20 minutes of TikTok cringe.
Is it just of guys trying to get like horny as fuck on
It's
there?
crazy. And I told you those dudes are after sniz.
No, they're not.
I
That
found
guy
a
was
couple of them
definitely
with
gay.
sniz.
What about that guy?
They're all the same. They're all dudes that are reciting 50 Shades of Grey lines.
Did you try to get some sniz?
And they're one of them had a fat bae with him. And he
Tight.
was like,
Was that the split screen one?
no, this one he
I saw
had
the
her.
split screen one. The guy's
had a
got a
fat
big.
bae on
He's
his
a
arm.
beefy bae.
He has a
on the other
beefy
side of the
bae.
split screen, he was like, "You know what you're gonna get when I get home."
He's a beefy bae laying on him, and he's like, I just cheated on her. I feel horrible about it. And he's like, but I respect this bitch right here. It's fucking nice.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, man.
That's
These
fucking
guys,
sick.
these tatted up weirdos, quote 50 Shades of Grey and just crush fat sniz.
We are in the end of times, dude.
This is the end of days.
There's a bunch of fat people on TikTok being like, "I'm so fucking freaky now."
Yeah, I mean, I guess that is the culmination of society.
Yep.
Obese people indulging in sex.
Exactly.
I mean, that's the collapse of a
That's
civilization.
pre-flood every single
Fat
time.
people being
Everyone's
like,
fat and
I love
everyone's
eating and fucking. I'm going to put it on the internet. Like, yeah, man, we all do.
Yeah, imagine
I do.
your
Hell
kinky
yeah.
videos get that sucks, dude.
I'm a fucking chubby bae, dude.
You're a chubby kinkster.
Yo,
Being a chubby kinkster is where it's at.
I'm hopping around because now
What?
I'm fired up about big sassy daddies.
What?
Trump Dog. So I was leaving a show.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Soder were leaving a show after, I don't know, it was late. We're walking down the streets. Barriers everywhere, as
Yeah.
if there's a parade. There's like those metal barriers along the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Cops, every block, like 6 cops on every corner. And I was like, holy shit.
touched
dude.
down?
The daddy is rolling through.
What?
Every time the sassy daddy goes out.
He was in New York?
He went to his Trump Tower.
Shit. No, who's in fucking Biden and Obama were in Philly.
Were they?
Yeah, they're
The
plotting
best
on each
friends?
other.
The
Best-
BFFs?
BFFs, dude.
They're
over
probably
here.
getting ice cream and making a cool video.
Probably, dude.
Ugh.
Doing a little swearing in ceremony.
Yeah.
Grabbing fucking some kitties.
Do you think he was grabbing babes?
I watched that footage, dude. He definitely was like, that was
I
not
disagree.
did you see the footage where he's like his hands on a young girl's chest?
I didn't see that one.
Dude, there's like stuff where like it's like constant going in, like smelling hair, kissing girl. It's like, dude, it was fucking bizarre. And there's some he puts his hand around a girl, and a girl literally goes, it's on her chest, and she goes and pushes his hand off.
Oh, like he's taking a picture and he grabs
Yeah,
tit?
but it's like it's on. You're on a girl, and you're like a young girl,
You
and
feel
you're
a
just
tit.
you know when your hands on a young
You know
girl's
when an
tit,
elbow
dude.
touches tit in
Exactly,
a crowd.
dude. And there's so many of them to where the point where it's just kind of like, dude, like I don't know. I mean, if someone wants to even if someone wants to defend that as if it's not conscious, it's like that guy's not conscious of that. It's like, dude, I don't know what the fuck you guys want to say.
Yeah.
This isn't partisan.
All
This
right.
isn't some partisan bluff, dude. I'm like, I watched those vids and I was just like, Jesus
I hear you.
Christ, bro. Someone smelled my daughter's hair. I'd be like, yo, dude, how about you fucking take it easy? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, dude, it's weird, man.
Dude, posing for a picture. You see some dude smell your daughter's hair. You gotta be like, hey, hold on. You'd be
One
don't
guy-
take this picture. But what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, what is going? The one guy actually went like I forget who it was. Actually, was like, no, here you sit over here, and he swapped spots.
Really?
Yeah, dude, watch Joe Biden.
Biden's a hound.
Watch Joe Biden creepy compilation.
Some
and,
of
like,
those chicks are hot, dude. Some of those young
they're
girls.
youngsters.
Some of those youngsters. Biden's got a good eye
Oh yeah, Biden's
Good
he's
eye.
probably a procurer.
for
But-
those hot dogs.
He might just get high on
He
his
doesn't
own
like hot
supply,
dogs.
dude.
Yeah.
No, he does not like hot dogs.
He likes young girls.
Yeah, I forget
What
what
are
they're
they called?
I think I know. I think they called in the memos. It was like walnuts. I think black chicks were walnuts in the memos. Swear to God. And I don't know what they call little girls. Hot dogs and I don't know. They're probably just calling them
Sweet cakes.
Sweet cakes, dude. Little
flapjacks.
Dude, you watch those videos, man. It is so fucking weird.
Yeah, all right.
And I would love to sit down. People are like, oh, come on. That was just like curated. And I'm like, you can definitely take words out of context. If some dude's like grabbing little kids and like, I mean, if you're like, hey, come here and like give a kid like a kiss on the head. I'm like, look, I'm not, you're a politician. That's like 50% of the job is kissing fucking little kids. But like grabbing tits, dude. Like, and he's always like, when you watch him get a picture, he's always gets a little girl close to him every time. It's fucking weird.
He loves little girls.
Yeah, maybe he just really loves little girls. I don't know.
Maybe.
But yeah, it's not a good look, dude. And I think that's going to come back
You
to
think
haunt
Diamond
him.
Joe is a bit of a diddler?
He's
I
something.
think he's Diddler Joe.
I don't know, man.
Creepy Joe.
I would put it this way: if they're like, "Hey, you mind if you watch as your kid?" I'd be like, "No." I'd be like, I'd cancel my plans. I'd be like, "That's motherfuckers."
If he runs, I mean, he is running, but like if he gets through,
That's gonna look bad on him.
It's gonna be a
dude.
tough campaign defending yourself against pedophilia the entire time.
Especially like there's like some pretty
like
there's
Trump,
some stuff
Trump
on video.
100% the entire time be like, yeah, but you grab kids.
Yeah, dude. He'll call him Creepy Joe,
He'll
dude.
call it,
And
like,
as soon as he calls him
campaign.
Creepy Joe, it's over, dude.
The whole campaign.
And it's like you can see the footage. The footage is there to where it's like, it's like why even risk it on that? It's like,
and also it's like because Biden, the only way to fight back will be like, yeah, well, Donald Trump, like you like raped people.
Donald Trump, you raped
Donald Trump, you're a fucking rapist, dude. Shut up. Once you start like defending your own pedophilia by going on the offensive, you look like a maniac.
It's like, well,
no matter what, you're fucked. A pedophilia accusation,
yeah, man,
you're in the fucking doghouse.
That's a double doghouse, dude. Yeah, he's gonna fizzle out real hard. He's not gonna go far. It's gonna be
Burn.
Burn Dog's
I
old
think
hat,
Bernie's
dude.
making a run, dude.
Burn Dog's yesterday's cheese, dude.
I don't think. I think he's the one man that
He
can talk
fucking
shit
knelt.
with
I mean,
Trump Dog.
Yeah, he fucking kissed the ring too hard on HRC.
He kissed
Which
the
again,
ring.
his base is,
Dude,
they're
he
big.
might have been playing the long game. He's got a little bit of time left, but he might have been like, you know what? I'll kiss the ring this time, but
Yeah,
I'm coming for
Bernie's.
Trump's neck.
He's like good Dick Cheney. Bernie Sanders.
He is. He is.
It's like the Hound versus the
it's
fucking
Wario.
Mountain, dude.
Yeah, he's Mario. Cheney is definitely Wario.
I think Sanders he kissed the ring too hard.
So who?
I don't know, dude. I don't follow it.
I don't
all.
know anybody.
I just know, like, yeah. I know there's a bunch of
sassy
kiss ass
daddy.
women. I think it's gonna be one of the or kick ass women, dude.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a kick ass woman's gonna come down.
Warren,
Like-
you think Pocahontas is coming?
Pocahontas been wilding with some fucking
She's been
college
making
plans.
some runs.
That was a good way to come back with
That's why
some
those-
fake Native American.
Yo, that's why those debtors are fucking calling me right now.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're trying to get their money before fucking Pocahontas
Did you hear
gets
about that
in,
one
scalps all their fucking.
There's a billionaire who did a.
Debts.
Did you see that billionaire who did a graduation ceremony and he was like, "Oh, by the way, I'm going to cover all your debts." There was a class of like 400 people. He was like, "Yeah, I'm going to cover all your debts. Don't sweat it." And everyone was like, "What?"
Wow.
Yeah, dude, it's
Sucks
coming.
for the kids who worked hard.
Billionaires start showing if they start like thinking it's sick to spend money like wiping out debt. They're going to start. If that becomes like the new Bugatti,
True.
they'll start being like, "I'll fucking cover college debt." They might start doing it, dude. Especially as the people, the heirs to those money, like that's be like the cool thing. They're gonna start doing some wild shit like that.
Yeah.
It's coming. I'm like kind of hoping weed's gonna be legalized 2020. College debt, I think that'll get kind of wiped out in like 5 years. Just sucks for the people who
banking
just finished paying. It's like
Sucks for the people who paid it. It sucks for like if I was at that commencement and like I worked or like, somehow saved money to like pay for my own loans.
well, you
and
can
shit.
keep it then. Oh, you were like knocking it down.
Yeah, I was like trying my best to like afford college on my own.
yeah, but then
And, and then some kid next to me that just took out loans.
just crushed it. Yeah, yeah, man.
That's a tough.
Well, that's what I liked about the Game of Thrones finale when they crushed communism.
true.
That's what it was. That was Game of Thrones was them just crushing communism.
True.
It was like we're gonna free all the people who are downtrodden and we're gonna kill people. And
Yeah.
then Snow was like, "Nah, dude,
Nah,
I'm a
communism's gay, dude. Come here, you fucking bitch.
that's all that was."
And then the
dude.
dragon was like, "True,
True that, dude.
communism's gay."
The dragon went meta and was like, "This whole political thing's wrong."
He carried her away. That was great.
Yeah, that was so weird when he was like, "No one should worry about politics." What was the word he would say to do fire?
Dracarys.
Dracarys.
Yeah, fuck thrones.
Yeah, what do we thrones anyway?
Yeah, I mean,
The
we were
dragon
talking
being
about
woke was sick.
The
That was-
dragon all of a sudden understanding politics and like,
for sure.
I can't kill Snow.
Snow's kind of chill, I
Snow's
guess.
like right about it.
Snow's like my second cousin or something. I'll just melt the throne and get out of here.
They carried her away. Snow should have just been like, yo, she left, man. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Her and that dragon just fucking pieced out.
Yeah, just like, dude, the dragon fucking stabbed her and burnt the throne, dude. I was like trying to stop him. Like,
Someone did say maybe Bran got in that fucking dragon's dome.
I was thinking about that.
Was that you who said that to me?
No, I was thinking about that though.
They should have showed that.
You might have actually just picked up on some of my thoughts because I was like, maybe fucking Bran. But again,
They should have at least showed that if that was the case.
A Bran channeling?
Instead of us having to like make it better for the writers. You know?
I think this is writers using AI. You just throw out like a shitty version of a story and then people just come up with a better version. You're like, man, I'll go with that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we did.
That's what the books were.
Yeah, the reason the dragon all of a sudden understood politics was Bran.
I mean, that would have been fucking tight. I mean, they should have had like everybody die at the end. But
yeah,
whatever. Again, I'm
I think
a fan.
I wish the mountain would have won and taken control,
And just
dude.
beat everyone. Everyone ruled by the mountain. That'd be
The
fantastic.
mountain should have been the ruler.
Well, it's funny.
Mountain and Hound should have
Everyone.
been.
I wonder if incest is going to be a little more like. Because a lot of people were like, kind of like, whatever. If Snow and Daenerys joined up and ruled together, enough people were ready to be like, all right,
Yeah.
chill.
Well, if people are hot, incest is cool.
That's true.
If it's like a hot brother and sister, fucking
The Lannisters were twins, though, dude. That was too much. Imagine fucking your female counterpart, your female twin.
Stop.
What? Would stop me? Stop.
Yeah,
You wouldn't fuck your twin?
If I had a female twin, yes.
That's masturbating, bro.
I would take her to the fucking woodshed, dude. I would beat her ass.
Really?
Whew.
Damn.
Take her out.
That's masturbating, bro. Having
True.
sex with your twin.
Siblings are.
No, twin especially.
Yeah.
Twin's a safety zone. There's twin laws that rule over all of like other man-made.
Yeah, that's the
natural
old
laws.
English common law.
Yeah, if you're a twin,
Like,
you,
ye old twin.
if you're a twin, you can do whatever you want within your little twin. Your twinosphere. Did you ever see the two ATL twins? Those two dudes
Yes.
who get only gangbang chicks.
Yes.
They've probably
Whatever happened to those guys? They suck.
probably flashing the
I
pants.
hated those motherfuckers.
What were they? Why were they even? Why were they like on TV?
I forget.
They were in something.
They got rich, and then they were
Oh,
in
they-
that Spring Breakers.
Spring
movie?
Breakers movie, dude. Yeah. And then they just do gangbangs together. That'd be rough, man.
Those two?
Two twins fucking you.
Yeah, two like Russian wiggers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably actually, now that I think about it, it's probably.
You think they both have hogs?
I mean,
They
even
were
if-
skinny boys tatted up. Long, skinny dudes covered in tats
Yeah.
definitely have hogs.
They probably had something. They probably had like some like skinny probers.
Do you think they had probes?
They probably had some probers,
Do
dude.
you think they were like grays?
They probably
abducting
lined up
you?
next to each other and put both and formed a dong. That's probably why they gangbanged. They probably Power Rangered out and formed a dong.
Formed an ultimate dong.
Formed a dong.
Two probers.
Two skinny probers, dude.
Joining to make one thick
Two
prober.
long Slim Jims, dude. Just came up and was just an anaconda.
Maybe.
The fucking the green thing came out of the ocean. And a guy out on his flute.
Dude, you and me should join dongs.
That'd be tight.
Two fucking short, fat thickies joining up.
I would just supplement your dong. I'd be like, like the bottom chamber of your dong.
Yeah.
I would just form and give you a fat bottom chamber.
You'd be like one of those fish that like latches onto a shark.
I'd be a fat bottom chamber with a nice mushroom tip bonus,
Fat
dude.
bottom chamber.
That'd be a lot for people to take.
Two mushroom tips. Two palm tips.
Oh, dude, that would be too much.
Yeah. That's
Especially
the secret.
the offset too. It would be like a bayonet on a rifle. I'd have a little fucking rifle. You'd be the bayonet, dude. And I'd come in and just fucking my mush tip on the bottom. People are like, what is this? It'd be unbelievable, dude.
It would probably feel good. It would definitely feel good.
Oh my god!
Ew.
Wait, it would suck. Cause I wonder you'd be.
We'd have to time our nut too.
I'd be underneath yours. Good luck with me. I'm still working on it. The fucking I'd be on your underside too.
Yeah.
So you'd be getting that like good friction.
Wait, how are we lining up?
I'm just.
Are we like scissoring legs like
trying to
that,
think. I mean, we could be.
and like forming a T?
You could be laying down, sitting like you're sitting in the grass, and I could be squatting power thrust. So my ass is in your face. I hope you know that. My ass is, or we could lay side to side and power thrust from the side together. We could put like our arm, like 3-legged race, like we're doing a 3-legged race, and power side together.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
That's gonna be
haven't-
tough.
I mean, I haven't really ever gotten into double. What's it
Just
called?
the dynamics of
Double
DP.
vaginal present. There's like
Oh,
that
yeah.
double penetrate. What is it called? Double vaginal penetration. I've never really studied it that much. I'd have to
Yeah.
study up.
I never got into it. Every time there was a porno that
I think
included that.
or we
I've
could
always-
just like play spider on the swings.
What do you mean?
Do you ever play spider when like you sit like I would sit on the swing and then you would like cross your legs over me and we'd swing together?
No.
It's called playing spider.
Okay.
The girls used to do it. I never did it in grade school.
Okay.
The girls would play spider, so it was like one would swing, the other would sit on them the opposite way, and they'd
Yeah.
swing back and forth. But if we sat spider style, our dongs would perfectly align, and we'd both be bottom to bottom, so it would be a lot. We'd both be getting that feeling.
That underneath friction.
Whew.
Wow.
That's all. That's a show, dude. Don't even make that friction with me, dude. It's fucking hot.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm glad Game of Thrones toppled communism, dude.
Nice.
Stalin-esque, dude. The Stalin-esque Daenerys.
She did try to Stalin out.
Yeah,
She
dude.
was like, yeah, sorry. This is for the good of everybody. They don't have a choice.
I'm gonna murder all.
I'm going to kill everyone.
Yep.
You got to break a few eggs.
That's why that's why people don't like GOT. They knew that's where it was going.
Oh, yeah.
I'm happy. That was my favorite part. Oh, dude, yeah.
The libs hate Game of Thrones.
libs hate it, and it's a pride point to be like, actually, I don't watch it.
That's
like,
because fucking Snow, 1776, hard. He was like death to tyrants.
basically, dude,
Stab.
Six Emperor Tyrannus, dude.
Yep. Yep.
Hit her with that little,
Never.
quick little sneaky knife. That was my favorite part of Game of Thrones at the end. The finale, I thought it was great. At the end, when when the status quo is still intact, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, perfect, great.
Yeah. Oh, nothing changed?
Great, perfect.
Literally nothing changed?
That's what I
from
was.
the
That's what
first
I was
episode?
stoked on it.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? No, let's let the rich handle this. They'll come up with
The
better
rich,
thing.
no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was my favorite part of the whole thing. Just seeing the status quo all at the table intact, I was just like, yes.
Somehow
I was praying on it.
it did bother me that Sansa maintained like a level of like, I'll be independent. And everyone was like, cool.
Sweet.
Why is she all of a sudden like a badass?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, she had a tough run.
Yeah, but they didn't know.
That's
I don't know.
true.
I don't know if those guys knew if she was.
No, her
she
story
caught
was
a couple R's.
her story was like, again, if you're in Game of Thrones and you're not fucking dude, I don't. Your subplot is not like when they did Baratheon. He got some pussy from the redheaded lady, but
Which Baratheon?
I don't know the one who got pussy from the redheaded lady who burnt his daughter alive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that would have been sick if they played while that was going on, while Meatloaf's like, and I would do anything.
I got burned my daughter
for love."
alive. Hell yeah. I'll burn my daughter for some snooze. Yeah. Thrones. I don't know. The whole last season just.
It was actually, it was tight the way they were just kind of like, do you guys like epic battle scenes? Or like, here's 9 of them in a row.
Yeah.
End the resolution. I was like, sweet, dude.
Yeah. This whole.
They basically did they shot a first draft. And they were like, well, they shot like an outline of like 3 seasons. And we're like, let's just fucking shoot this.
Yeah. Just do it all in one.
Kind of respect. I respect the business dynamics of the whole thing. I'm just being like, fuck it, dude. Let's
Just wrap it up.
Let's just wrap this bullshit
Wrap this
up.
fucking show up.
The people doing it, the amount of like that, how much they all hated it. The directors are probably sick of it. Imagine having to do that for years. Be like, we are from the north. Eventually, you're probably like, oh my god, dude, I sound like a fucking idiot.
I still never got over the midget's accent.
Who? What was wrong with his
Tyrion?
accent?
It was just like a made up. It wasn't even like British.
What was
it? Was
it?
like a weird fucking.
Shakespeare?
I don't know. Like I don't know what the fuck his accent was the whole time. I was like, that's not an accent. Everybody else had like people from the north were like Scottish. Everybody had like a British accent, and then this guy just.
He might have been speaking Midge.
It could have been Midge,
It's probably ancient Midge.
ancient Midge English.
It was just like, I don't know.
Yeah, everything he said, I was like, what is this accent?
I have laid with whores.
Yeah,
He was very Shakespearean. Is he an American?
yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Well, that's what. Yeah, he's American.
He should have
and
been
he's
like, hello.
yeah, he should have, especially for a little midge. That's
Yeah,
a
dude.
perfect midge accent.
Nasty little.
Hello, I love whores and all that. Yes, that's what he should have been instead of whatever that fucking accent was.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. I didn't even realize that till you said it. His accent was completely fucking
Not
bizarre.
even a real accent.
Yeah,
Nobody
dude.
on earth has that accent.
WTF. There was a lot of stuff I didn't notice that were bothering people about the last season that I was just like, oh yeah, I guess that does suck.
With like what?
Like when you mentioned the dude who like is like one of the boat people who like fucks.
Guy just shows up at the
starts
end.
fucking the queen.
Is supposed to be like the
Shoots
ultimate
drag.
bad guy.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
Dressed like Bam Margera the whole time. I was so mad about that guy's fucking outfit.
It was just like the Pirates of the Caribbean rolled up and like, oh sweet.
Yeah, and then he came out of the water like right where Jamie Lannister was and just was like, I'm gonna fucking kill this guy right now.
Yes, after copping off like an explosion.
And he was such a bad he never had any motives.
That would have been sick if they showed him like shittily
just
swimming for like 10 minutes.
Like he sees Jamie, he's like, oh fuck. Starts swimming fast.
He starts on a freestyle, like a heavy splash freestyle.
Yeah, and then in the end he's just like, I killed Jamie Lannister. Yes.
Yeah, that's kind of
that was his whole fucking motive.
Yeah.
Was just like I did cool shit at the end.
Yeah, what a dork. Especially to be like, oh fuck yeah, I did this. Yeah. But then again, they had that sick ass book where they Jamie Sniz comes through in the end and writes down all of his good deeds.
Yeah.
I need that.
You need a good loyal Sniz.
I need a big beefy Sniz to write down all my greatest deeds.
From day one of this podcast, you've been talking about the need of a fucking workhorse Sniz.
Yeah,
and that's exactly what Jamie found. He found a big dog.
He did.
Took her fucking virginity, and then she just wrote songs about him.
Exactly. The bards. That's the sickest thing about the Celtic myths, how they all have bards. So like if you're a lord and you're like someone starts fucking with you, if you have a lot of bards, you're like, I'm gonna have my bards come down and just completely fucking. They'll basically just write diss tracks.
Yeah, they're gonna ether you.
They'll come down and just fuck you up with all kinds of shit, and you're like, dude, please don't have your bards, because they would.
Dude, don't.
If a song catches on about you, there were just people who would be like, and there was old John.
He was a fag.
It would just be John the Fag would become a greatest hit, and you'd be like, fuck.
Yeah, for the next century. It's like that's their best song.
Dude, I saw I saw, first of all, I got my hands on a fucking Fire Stick.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. I'm really trying to broker a deal where the cast can be sponsored by Jailbroken Fire Sticks.
Yeah.
Dude, I
We
mean,
got some good sponsors going.
bro, Fire Sticks is the sponsor. Got him on the cheap too.
Really?
I can watch any fucking movie I want.
Really?
Dude, yeah, you can see any movie. Movies in theaters, everything. But the movies in theaters come in a little weird, so you just gotta wait till they hit HD and you're good to go.
Nice.
It's crazy.
What movies have you watched?
I started Detective Pikachu, and I was like, I stopped watching that.
I knew you were gonna pick a dumb fucking movie. I knew the movie you picked was gonna
Well, I was
stink.
with Brittany, and I was like, we're going through because I was wanting to see the movies in theaters now. I'm like, click Detective. I do have a weird affinity for Detective Pikachu, and I probably will see it. But the
What? Why?
I like fucking Pikachu, dude. I like Pokemon.
You like Pokemon?
I used to watch Pokemon
Dude, you were
every day.
stoked when Pokemon Go came out. We had a fun night.
Dude, I fucking you don't
Yeah,
understand.
you were cruising.
I legitimately like Pokemon, dude. Like, there's no bones about it. When Pokemon Go was out, I would drive my car while I played that, and I would access so many. I would literally get honked at multiple times. I'd be like, oh shit! I would like stop and pull over and be like, Nidoran.
Yeah, the fucking Nidoran.
I would pull over and like battle people in a gym and be like, just get my ass kicked. Like, I played for like 2 days. And I was like, this is so fucking dumb. But we watched what men want. Women want, but what men want.
That's so funny,
dude. So I watched
and it's
that.
a black chick.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, dude. First off,
what's her name? Taraja. It's Cookie from Empire.
If you're getting in white dudes' heads,
yeah, dude,
you better watch out,
dude.
They should have made that movie just a bunch of white dudes thinking the worst shit in the world.
Well, I was dying because the original, right next to that is the original one, What Women Want, with Mel Gibson. And I was laughing so hard, as I never seen it, but thinking of like Mel walking up to a girl and she's like, fucking Jews, and he's like, huh?
Mel finding his soulmate.
It's fucking Jews, and Mel's just like, hold up now.
They should have done like a Marvel thing where after the credits, she runs into Mel and they read each other's thoughts. He's like, oh, look at this good colored girl. Ah.
Yeah, it's funny she didn't run into any of that, but it was still like, the movie was so fucking.
That's nice. That's
so
progressive. She ran into no racism.
None at all. Well, there was like she ran into like boys club racism at, guess what the agency she worked at was called? SWM.
Straight white male?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. It was SWM. It was like Sports Worldwide Management or something.
Oh, my God.
It was SWM, and she was just in an old boys club, dude, fighting her way out. And she was like,
Tale as old as time.
She was getting in their minds, and they're just like, whoa, look at her ass. Ah, fuck. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
It was pretty. The whole movie was pretty bad, but you know, I'm a big Cookie fan, so I was right there with her. Pete Davidson's in it. He's gay.
Nice.
He's secretly gay in it. Sorry
Pete
for
Davidson's gay in it?
Sorry for the spoiler. Yeah, I was watching that. I'm like, that sucks to have to like, just like the lines they give. It's just like you're part of a movie that's just corny as fuck, and it's like the money's fucking sick. I mean, fuck, man, that'd be nice to get that, but it's like, god damn, dude, it's so.
Yeah.
The movie itself is like, I just, it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough, dude. You watch, and you're like, Jesus Christ, man. It's like the whole movie's corny as fuck. But again, hitting people with millies, it's like, what the fuck.
I mean, there's so much like a lady reading dude's thoughts that could not be a movie. Like you can't make that movie.
Oh yeah,
unless it's rated fucking.
You'd have to burn. You'd have to burn the fucking film.
Yeah,
yeah.
You read every dude's thoughts, and you were like a hot chick. Oh my god.
Yeah, and it was just like, it was just a guy. Yeah, the whole time it was just like, oh, I don't know. Do I smell weird? Do I do that? It's just like, no, it's definitely not that.
Yeah,
at all. It's like it'd be so fucking dark and evil.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I watched that. It was sick. She prevailed over SWM management. I was like watching, like, this is so fucking lame.
She prevails over the SWMs.
Yeah.
Are they?
It's all boys club, dude.
Fucking boys clubs.
Just
dude.
like they go in and like they're having a meeting. And the guy's like, and then I get out of there and I'm like, oh my god, I don't know your name. So I got a piece of mail and I was like, hey, resident. And everyone's like, oh yeah,
hell yeah.
And they're like, wait, here comes a girl. We can't talk about sex anymore. It was so fucking dumb. But it was funny the whole time, thinking of Mel the whole time.
What was Detective Pikachu like for you?
I only saw literally 2 seconds. It was the it had like this weird like
slight bootleg.
Sports betting. Yeah, it was real bootlegged out. So I'm like, I'm just gonna wait till they come out to HD.
You gotta get it out in theater to see that.
You gotta experience that on the big screen, dude.
Yeah, Detective Pikachu
For sure.
I'll go with you.
I'll do that. That'd be awesome.
John Wick 3's out too.
I can watch that anytime I want.
Really?
That's on my Fire Stick. Yeah, I literally have every single show.
You ruined John Wick for me.
Well, how?
The first time I saw John Wick.
Oh, I hated that movie.
I saw it under the radar. Mm-hmm. Like no one had talked about it yet, really.
Yeah.
So I was watching it and I was like, damn, this movie's awesome. Like I love this movie. I watched it like 3 times that week. And I brought Matt over after we did a show.
Yeah.
And you were like, this shit's gay. And I was like, is this gay? Am I gay?
Is
John Wick gay?
I saw John Wick 2 on a date and had to apologize. Like, I'm so sorry I brought you. This is so dumb. I'm so sorry I brought you to this. It was just like, god damn it. I fucking hate Ice Cream Man, dude.
Really?
Yeah, can't stand him.
You don't like ice cream trucks?
No.
Why?
It's just shitty.
Yeah.
Just shitty endeavor.
It's selling popsicles?
Yeah.
You don't like it?
I don't fucking like it.
That's the government administering diabetes to low-income housing.
No doubt.
That's exactly what that is. That's CIA.
It's an op for sure.
No doubt.
Let's take a break. Oh my god, we're back.
We just got to hop back in.
We got to hop in, dude. We let the truck pass, dude.
Yeah.
We actually ran out and chased down the street. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Get out of here.
Sell that shit somewhere else.
Get out of here. Lemaire hopped up and ran out the other day.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Chase the truck?
And we got to the end of the block, and he was like, it's too far.
No, dude.
Yeah, it was pretty fun to watch.
Whew.
Lemaire and Dorian were stoked when they heard that fucking music.
Neither of them could catch it?
They couldn't catch it. Dorian ran to get money. They sent Lemaire out.
He came
Special ops.
Special ops to stop the truck?
Yeah, he couldn't catch the truck.
Oh, my God, dude. Chasing down the ice cream truck and losing. 'Cause those guys are on the lookout for
Yeah,
you.
they're trying to find you.
There's nothing to them to stop. I actually had an ice cream truck. I requested they turn down the music one time.
Really?
Yeah,
wow, you really hate ice cream trucks.
I was working in a fucking lunch truck, and this guy pulled up next to us. I was with my brother, and he's pulled up next to us and was just blaring that shit. And I'm like, yo, dude, can you fucking turn that shit off? They know you're here. You're a fucking ice cream
What'd he
truck.
say?
Oh, well, I'm like, just fucking turn it down a little, dude. That shit sucks. How do you listen to this all day? I actually felt bad for him. I was like, how the fuck do you listen to that shit all day? I was like, I listened to it for 2 hours. I'm about to kill myself.
Oh, he must hear it in his sleep.
Oh, dude, must never go. Dude, literally,
night.
it's so loud. All day long. I did 2 hours of it, and I walked up to the guy's truck. And I'm pretty, like, I'm not, like, the biggest, I'm pretty conflict avoidant. So it has to be so fucking annoying to the point where I'm like, yo, dude, I know this is, like, your shit and all, but turn it the fuck off. That is so annoying.
I never even thought of that.
Dude,
being an ice cream truck driver and listening to that. Oh, my God, dude.
Music,
just trying to lure kids.
Yeah, but when you're clocking that money, it must be like you're listening to that. It's probably a different song, but it's still like, even still, dude, it's like clocking fucking $1.25 at a time. Just listen. I mean, you probably make like ice cream truck. You probably make a quick like $300 a day profit selling those little ice creamies. I mean, you're getting them for cheap. You're buying ice creamies in bulk.
That's probably
Little
an
Spider-Man-
expensive truck to maintain, though, right? Those
Just
freezers.
refrigeration,
Yeah.
refrigeration for sure. And it's like you got to mind you're putting miles on that fucking whatever
Yeah.
that van, dude. That's the thing with lunch trucks. Everyone thinks they can do a lunch truck. It's like, yeah, well, you got to worry about the kitchen aspect of it, and also
Yeah.
like know when shit starts fucking up in the car, you got to be able to fix that. Dude, we would have like fucking the fan, the exhaust fans would break, and just the whole thing would turn into a smoke bomb. Dude, it was fucking horrible. Dude. It sucked.
Yeah, I mean that's how it is running restaurants too. Just restaurants, stationary restaurants.
Sucks.
Like people think they can get into that business and
Nah,
like
dude.
manage it. It's like it's a lot.
If you can corral cokeheads, then yeah, it's like restaurants are party time. Dude.
It is party time.
And you got to deal with superstar chefs. Every chef thinks they're a fucking superstar.
Yeah, they get tattoos now.
Yeah,
they're
dude.
fucking cool.
They take pictures with their arms crossed.
Yeah,
they
thanks a lot, Bourdain.
They all cross their arms. And
Yeah.
they're just like, yeah, I cook burgers. Or it's like these burgers are the old style, and it's just some fucking dude like arms crossed, like meh.
Yeah, that's Bourdain.
But yeah, Bourdain. Every
Yeah.
chef, dude. Look at any chef picture in any magazine. Arms are crossed, and they stand out front of
Yeah,
every single fucking
tattooed
time.
sleeves, maybe a snow hat
For sure.
above the ears.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
They're so fucking far
they're
out.
so cool.
Chefs,
Imagine
dude.
how cool you have to be a chef.
Dude, chefs are rock stars, dude. I despise food culture. I hate it.
Yeah, so do I.
I
man.
hate
It's
foodie
really
culture,
fucking
dude.
annoying.
I cannot stand it.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, you like food? It's like, yeah, no shit,
Yeah.
dude. It's like, I'm just like, if you entertain yourself with food, it's like, Jesus Christ, knock it off. Hit Chipotle. Get the fuck
hit
out of
the
there.
pole, get out, record a podcast.
Yeah, dude, don't-
become great.
I hate foodie culture, man.
Yeah, chefs are. I worked in a restaurant for a little while.
Did you?
I was washing dishes, delivering catering.
Did you really?
Yeah, I delivered catering for like 2 years. Shout out to Costa Villa. What up?
Did you get any? Did you see that? Any rock star action going on?
Yeah,
back
there's
there?
some rock stars. There was some party animals.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, there's
A lot of cocaine.
There
and
was,
a lot of drinking.
yeah, I would deliver those. I every once in a while sneak a little piece of chicken out of the chafing dish while I'm driving
You
the
were,
van.
you were having a whole different party, dude.
Yeah, I was having my own parties, dude. I'd get there covered in like the dirtiest.
You were feasted.
I was washing dishes, so like I'd have bleach all over me, and like I was disgusting.
Yeah.
And I would show up in like, I must have looked like the biggest retard on earth, like just a giant dude carrying chafing dishes. Like you could tell the corner was opened for me to sneak out,
Dude.
like a handful of mac and cheese.
Ugh. Dude, I worked at Brewster's. There's an ice cream place, and I didn't realize that like you had to wash your clothes. So I would like wipe ice cream on myself, and then like come into work the next day in the same clothes, and just
Yeah.
I would stank, dude. I would stank so bad.
And it was bleach too. Like I would have bleach and like water. Like I would smell like cum. I was just stunk like cum every day.
Dude, that shit's no fucking good.
Yeah, and there was one time I might have told this story. I was recording. You could record your own ringtones on this flip phone I
For
had.
sure.
So I had me singing
What'd you have?
for my ringtones. It was right when Katy Perry's "Kissed a Girl" came out, so I was like, "I got a text and I liked it."
Damn,
that was so
dude.
funny. And then, while I was like holding a chafing dish in this doctor's office, I got like 6 text messages.
Oh,
I couldn't
my
get my
God.
phone, and everyone was just like, "Is that you? Like, are you your own ringtone?" I was like, "Oh, I gotta go.
I used to always get songs as my ringtone. Whenever my phone would ring, I would like silence
It's
it real quick. So I would get the
embarrassing.
most ridiculous songs.
Yeah.
I remember I got fuck, dude. What is that one song? It's the Isley Brothers, "Between the Sheets." And I was working in one of my internships.
How's it go?
It's like,
Sing.
ooh, baby. I'm trying to think. Let me see.
I mean, no, dude, sing it.
I can't think of the melody. There's songs that come. There's like songs that sample it. Hold on, I'll find it real quick. I was making love between the sheets. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh. You know what song I'm saying?
No, that was really good though.
Thank you, bro. That was my like low
I mean,
voice.
that's
If I
nothing.
went high, I would have knocked your phone.
Will you do high for me real quick?
No, I can't do
Just
that.
do it. Try it.
Whoa, 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 ooh, baby. Oh, I'm not gonna hit you with any more of that.
So you had that as a ringtone?
Yeah, but it was like I was working in this. I was working in a real estate office, and I was a realtist. It's an all black real estate office, and there's a thing of realtors. I don't know if it's still around, but it's called realtists. And if you're like this is a song.
Oh,
yeah,
so
I
it's
had this.
Biggie.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I had this on my ringtone. That was my ringtone.
Yeah.
And I was in this all black real estate office, and my phone would always ring, and everyone would fucking lose their minds. Like, what's that? What? Dude, it was so fucking
Oh
funny.
man.
I'd
Get 'em
turn.
going.
I'd always, and every single time phone would go off, and all I'd hear is like 50. What you know about that? What the fuck you know about that? And I'm like, all right, man, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, what do you know about
I'm changing
that?
this as soon as
It's like, I
get
know
home.
enough to make it my ringtone.
Yeah, dude, it's my fucking.
I like
ringtone.
it more than you, obviously.
I had Fireman. I had Lil Wayne Fireman for a while. That
You
would go
love
off.
that
every
song.
single time. I'd have a ringtone and it would go off, and I'll be with my dad, and he'd be like, wee, wee. I'm like, oh, shit, fuck, turn my phone off. Yeah, I never had the grit to stand by my ringtones.
Yeah.
And then you listen to the ringtone, and then it just ruins a song that you think you like. I had Flashlight. That was my ringtone.
Some of them are bad for like
Like
if you
Parliament Funkadelic.
set a song as an alarm clock
Flashlight. Oh god, that sucks.
as an alarm, you just hate that fucking song.
But yeah, Flashlight. That song got ruined for me just from listening to.
That song's the shit.
It was a fucking awesome song, dude. But when you could record your own, that was sick. That was awesome.
Yeah.
You just sit in your car radio and just fucking.
I was friends with this chubby kid named Herman Hebling.
It's a very chubby name.
It is great. So then my ringtone was Herman Hebling, King of the Wild Outdoors. Like, that's just a song I used to taunt him with, and that was my ringtone.
Did you ever? Did you have any like fat families in your like grade school?
Yes, dude. There's some sick fat families. Fat families are so fucking funny.
We had one like prime fat family. Dude. It
Yeah.
was so awesome.
We had a fat family, and the
We,
kid.
we would all go to their house and sit in their basement like, oh my god, they're all so fat. Me and my friends would be in there and be like, oh my god, dude, oh my god, dude, oh my god, they're so fucking, oh my god, their brother's fat, they're all fat.
Dude, there was one family of thick boys. It was all boys, and they were meaty. Yeah, and the youngest brother would come to and just destroy concession stands. Of
course.
you could just watch him destroy.
He was coming through
concession
in Godzilla. Dude, all you need is like $6 to destroy a concession stand.
stands. And just route the concession stand.
That's not bad. If you're tight, man, you can hit some JV girls games and get like a fucking hot dog for $1.50, a bag of chips for 50 cents.
You get to watch hot
and a
kids.
Gatorade, then watch some hot kids scramble.
I mean,
Dude, that was another thing in What Men Want. They're doing a shoot. The one girl represents a lot of like female athletes, and they're kind of being like, she's like, I'm the best, my numbers are the best, and they're like, yeah, well, you're like fucking with like female athletes, and basically being like, no one really gives a fuck. Get like an NBA player, and they're doing a photo shoot, and this like WNBA champion is in the thing, and she's like, I'm not sharing my fucking cover with this person, and it's just, and everyone's sitting there like, okay, yeah, and I'm like. She's like, I have 3 championships, and it's like, dude, nobody fucking cares.
you have 3 WNBA
3
championships.
She got 3 rings, and it's like, dude, no one, and yet nobody knows who. I'm in this movie, like, who the fuck is that? And they're like, I got 3 rings. I'm like, must be an NBA like triple champion. Wouldn't know, or WNBA triple champion. So fun. I was watching that. I was like, dude, you guys, that's one people have to come to terms with, where it's like, you know, if I want to see like the best layup in the world, dude, it's like maybe if I'm like a big layup enthusiast, or I can watch guys do like put a ball between their legs and come through and fucking slam it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like uncomparable.
It's it really
Unbelievable.
is totally uncomparable. You cannot compare this.
I mean, there's different fights to be fought. It's like, look, you guys fall back off the basketball front. You guys can play hit a fucking razzle dazzle reverse layup from time to time. That's like a reverse layup, dude.
Pretty impressive.
Also, it's fucking you just can't compete, dude. If you got a badonk.
If you have a thick donk,
If you have a thick donk, dude, you're not getting 40 inches off the fucking ground, dude.
I'm surprised the lady couldn't read the WNBA star's mind. You know what I mean?
True,
She's
dude.
such a fucking bro. She should have been able to read her mind and be like, what?
I don't think she could read minds
You
at
have a
this
dick.
point.
What if she could read
She
trans?
had to fall and hit her head in the
What
club.
about trans?
They did not
run
tackle
into a
that.
tranny?
They did not tackle that. That would have been, that would have been unwelcome. That wouldn't have fit the fucking bill.
That whole thing is just ruined. That whole
Yeah.
you
No, I think
can't-
when you trans, people can't read your mind after that. Obvious. Yeah, the lady hit her head in the club, and then she became able to
Wait,
read
she was in
minds.
the club?
She was in the club, dude.
What was she? Was she doing like what 50 was, like hanging upside down in the music video,
What was that?
doing pull-ups, with the headband off, and then she fell and bumped her head.
No, she got like a potion from Erica Badu and drank it, and then she went to the club. And then
Was Erica Badu actually the lady who gave her the potion?
Yeah, Erica Badu was like the psychic,
The witch doctor.
the witch doctor. She showed up and like gave her a potion, and the lady went to the club, and then she hit her head.
Oh, she roofied her.
Pretty much, yeah. She roofied her with ecstasy, and the lady like fell down and hit her head, and then woke up and like could hear men's thoughts. Pretty tight. Good movie. It's good stuff.
Yeah, you liked it.
I liked it. If I watch any movie for 15 minutes, I'm all of a sudden I'm sucked into it no matter what it is.
Yeah.
Dude, I was watching. I had my my niece came over for Friday night. She came over
Ramadan.
for Ramadan. I had my
Yeah.
niece over for Ram, and I was watching shows with her, and like, dude, and we're watching a show about like these little girls who play soccer.
Yeah.
And like I now after watching the first episode, I'm like kind of invested in this plot, and I could watch episodes of it.
Little
to
girl
see what-
soccer?
Yeah, well, they're like it was like a high school team. It's on Amazon, and it was about this like girl who moves to California and has to like whip a soccer team in shape. And like I watched it for 10 minutes, and I was just kind of like the next day I was like, hey, you want to watch the?
Is she Mexican?
No,
White?
white chick. Yeah,
I don't like that.
yeah, dude. Now there's some good.
Some lasses?
No, there's a couple lasses. I had a lad save my fucking ass today. I had a very solid lad save me today.
How so?
I was walking Spud's dog, so I have to
Yeah.
like keep Spud's dog
By the
in
way,
my car.
Spud's dog is a fucking nightmare.
Dude, that was him. He was
He is a
chilling, dude.
beast.
He was chilling. That was him on like a
Yeah.
He was on ultimate good boy behavior.
By the way, Spud, I mean like good nightmare. He's a wild dog.
He's a monster, dude. Spud knows what he is, dude.
Yeah.
He fucking. So I'm like, I did a new thing. 'Cause last time I let him in my house, and him and my male dog are so like unbelievably gay for each other.
Yeah, you showed me.
As soon as they go near each other, it's like, dude, like my dog will like hold him and start humping his face, and Zeus will open his mouth to the point where you'll hear like
No.
you'll hear dong in mouth. Like they
No.
literally fucking suck, dude. It's
And you
crazy.
film it.
I film it and send it to Spud. It's all scary. But yeah, him and
I
my
can't believe Jackson is gay.
our boy dogs love each other, dude. So like they come and it's on. So I was like, all right. Last time was a big fucking ordeal because I had to like pull them all apart. I fucking bent my fingernail all the way back. It hurts like a motherfucker. Oh, dude, I did it again today. It hurts like a motherfucker. So I'm like, I'm gonna leave him in the car. I'm gonna come get my dogs, and then that way I'm like, boom, ready to go. But I'm like out in the middle of the road. I have 2 dogs on a leash. I let him out. And I shut the door, and it fucking catches the tip of his tail. But did you ever shut your finger in the car door?
Yeah.
It doesn't. It's like it kind of hurts, but it's like, well, depending on where you shut it. If you shut it with like but he's stuck. So I have 3 dogs. He's stuck.
Oh, he got stuck. It was
I
that.
gave him a gentle tug, and I went, this dude's not. This guy's literally stuck by the tail. I had locked my car from inside my house. So I'm like holding 3 dogs. I'm holding the Zeus man. I'm like, dude, do not fucking pull your tail off, bro. Just chill out and sit down. Dude, a lad comes out of nowhere, and I'm like, yo, dude, I just literally handed him 3 dogs. This guy was like, no problem, fucking held all 3. I'm like, wow,
Nice.
only a fucking lad, dude.
Yeah.
He looked at me like, I'm like, I shut his fucking tail in the car. He's like, what? And I'm like, he's stuck. And he's like, oh, and I'm like, he's like, where's your keys? I was like, they're in my house. And he was just like, and I was like, here, dude, hold all 3 of these dogs. I'll be back. And he was just like, dude, grabbed all 3. I'm like, what a fucking animal,
I mean,
dude.
he had to.
He no problem.
The lads are like they're like genies when it comes to like taking order. Like he is a blot. He needs to take that.
No,
order.
no, what I had actually built up some lad karma because I caught a lad in distress just 2 days before that. There was a
What was
lad
wrong?
working on my neighbor's house, and he was like putting him down some pavers and some sod. But my neighbor has this big ass fucking barbecue grill, so we had to move. So like I'd see this lad. This lad was just chilling. You know, this lad was just idle, and I'm like, He's just standing out. You know, it was a job well done. I saw him all the stuff he was doing all day, but he was just standing out front. I'm like, what the fuck's it like?
Lads don't stop.
Yeah, dude. It's
If
like
they do, they're sitting down.
yeah, if they're done, exactly. When they
It's
stop,
nap time.
yeah, dude.
You never see an idle.
They're stand or lay down. They don't really sit. They either stand or go right on the floor
Yeah.
and lay down. So this lad is just
An
chilling.
idle lad is something you gotta be like, you all right?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Well, if a lad sits still for 13 seconds, they turn into MS-13. Dude. But no, this dude's fucking
Yeah,
chilling.
they just grow those face tattoos. Those aren't. Yeah, they
If lads
just come
stop
out.
If lads stop moving, the
They
ink
break
starts-
out like hives. They break out in face tattoos.
They get loyalty tats start popping out of their heads, dude. But yeah, so I see this lad in distress, dude. I'm like, hey, what's up, man? And he's like, I was like on my way going somewhere, and he just needed me to help him move the barbecue grill. So I moved the barbecue grill for him. I was like, you got it, bro. Build up my lad karma. Next thing I know, dude, I'm in distress. A lad just literally came out of the ether and just held my dogs. I was like, thank you, bro.
Wow.
It's fucking lad karma is a good thing to build
Lad
up.
karma is good.
Yeah, if you see a dude pulled over, if you see like a mountain bike down, dude, pull over and get that thing going.
Yeah. You know who's running out of lad karma is Trump Daddy.
Is he?
He's got low lad karma. That could come back to haunt him.
Shit will, dude.
Yeah, true.
Absolutely will haunt you. I keep my lad karma like on 1,000
The lads around
all
my
time,
neighborhood.
dude.
The lads around my neighborhood just zip around on these electric scooters.
They got the scoots now.
They have electric scooters.
Philly
That's
lads
coming.
are still rocking Huffies, dude.
Philly lads are behind the times.
You want to feel
but-
good about yourself, dude. If you had I have a mountain bike.
Yeah.
I'll fucking patrol that thing back and forth around the lads and get them checking it out. And they're like,
Oh, they take a look at your mountain bike.
they'll
They
check
like
your mountain bike out hard, dude.
The montaña bicicleta.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
They love mountain bikes.
Yeah, the lads in my neighborhood are just zooming.
Yeah,
and you
man.
can't hear them. They're quiet.
Really?
Because it's electric scooters. So I'm dodging these things all the time. Just lads everywhere. They're everywhere flying around on these things.
You guys don't have Bird there, do you? Bird's that electric scooter company, but they're usually in places
not
that are
sure.
like, pretty warm. You can just rent them. You like rent them, use them, and drop them wherever you want.
No, these
Somehow.
guys, they're all delivery.
This is
now.
head stash.
This is delivery guys that
True.
have these like chargeable scooters. And they're everywhere. They're flying, but it's affecting the lad population. They're getting fat.
Oh no,
Getting
dude.
Fat lads on fucking quiet Vespas.
Yeah, they got to do like a nice 45-minute pedal session.
Yeah.
Keep that from. That's just to stay like square shaped. You
Yeah.
hop on the bike is like to maintain fucking square shape. You hop
Yeah.
on the scoot.
They
dude.
are like mini mountains. Like they're built like the mountain, just tiny, just little fucking squat lads.
Yeah, they're good.
These boys, but they're still keeping the lad style of clothing, which I like.
What are they rocking?
Like I was on the phone with you the other day, and a fucking fat fucking lad flew by on a Vespa wearing just like a skin tight Under Armour sleeveless tee or sleeveless shirt. It was fucking incredible.
If they had the Lad Fashion Awards, that'd be fucking awesome.
They
dude.
should have the lad
It'd be like the
fashion ones.
nicest, most complicated jeans, and just like again, if it's wedding time or something formal, the cowboy gear comes out. That's something people forget about. When the lads get fly, the cowboy gear comes out, and it's
Which
like,
is so sick.
Look out, dude.
Wearing fucking like cowboy hats
Yeah, dude.
in
I
like
talked-
New
I-
York.
Dude, it's fucking awesome. I talked to a lad the one time, and they were like disappointed in us. So, like they like this guy came from Mexico and told me because I was like, what's it like now you're here, and he was just kind of like, I don't know. I thought like Americans were like he thought Americans were like cowboys. He's like I thought I was gonna come up to a bunch
Yeah,
of
he
like
was running into gringos.
yeah, he thought he was coming into like some rootin' tootin' fucking
Nah.
cowboys, dude, and he was
We're
like,
soft now.
he's like, you guys are gay, and I was like, yeah, dude.
True.
You've stumbled upon our secret. You
Our
can't.
secret
You
is
can't
that
go
we're
back
gay.
now and tell anyone that we're all gay now, dude.
Yeah.
I need you guys believing we're fucking cowboys.
If the
over there.
lads found out how gay we were, they would rise up.
Oh, dude.
They would plow through that fucking border wall.
For sure,
They'd
dude.
be like, everyone here's a
Like,
pussy.
wait, they're fucking gay?
Yeah.
No me gusta, dude. They'll go right
no
fucking.
fucking me gusta at all. They'd be fucking pissed.
Like, yeah, we're fucking gay and we love abortion. They're like, what?
Yeah, we love abortion.
And they have electric scooters over there, not mount. They're like, dude, all right, let's fucking blow the whistle.
We
We're
forgot
fucking-
about borscht talk, dude.
Oh,
we
yeah,
haven't
dude.
even gotten into the
We're
borscht.
talking borscht, dude.
Mad borscht is going
I
on.
stand with lads. That's where people ask me, what's your political opinions? I'm like, poll the lads, dude. I'm with them.
Very dishonorable to get a borscht
Yeah, dude.
down in fucking Mexico.
Yeah.
I bet is it even legal there?
I don't know.
No, Ireland just legalized it.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, most Catholic countries it's illegal.
Yeah. What do you have to do?
And Mus countries it's illegal. Basically any
Most
religious
countries it's frowned
any
upon
religious
heavily.
country it's illegal.
I think they'll kill you if you ask for one. In like Saudi Arabia, for like, you know what I'm thinking about
If you
doing?
got an unmarried abortion in fucking Saudi Arabia, yeah.
I think if you were protested for abortion, you'd get killed. If you're
Oh,
like, we should be able to. They're like, huh?
Yeah, anytime you say we should be able to, they're like, stop. Let me stop you right there. Let me hold on before you finish that sentence. I'm gonna cut your fucking head off. I do support Muslim law,
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Muslim lad law. all of
Lad
it.
laws. I like machismo.
You love the lad law.
I live by the principles of machismo, dude.
Well, both of them do. Mus law is a lot of machismo.
True. It's like mystical machismo.
Yeah,
though.
true.
It's very mystical. I watched a whole like hour of my teacher, my honorable teacher Louis Farrakhan.
Oh, did he meet up with Alex Jones?
Yeah, it's apparently an old interview. It's fucking sick.
Damn,
So good.
both of them.
It's
coming
just
down.
Farrakhan talking the whole time and Jones being like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I call them globalists.
I mean, dude, Farrakhan crushes Jones. I mean, it's not like they were like debating in this, but Jones like took it back when Jones would try to get his steam going. It's just like Farrakhan's too
nice.
dude.
Yeah.
He's too nice. Then he'll make points that you're like, holy fuck, dude, that's crazy. And then he'll just go into like, the weather's getting bad. It's going to get real bad. And he'll start going to like apocalyptic weather scenarios, and you're like, damn, dude, what the fuck?
Really?
Dude,
I
he
might
is
need to listen to this guy.
Farrakhan is the man. Dude, he starts talking about Gaddafi and all that stuff,
About
And
how good a guy he was?
He's like, that was my friend. That was my boy. He
Yeah.
was like, what kind of ruthless tyrant would stop? They had public weapons that were stockpiled. They're like, yeah, if it ever comes down to it. So he basically did UBI with the oil money. He gave the oil money out to the people and was like, yo, here you guys go. This is yours too. Here's a little bit of money. And if shit ever hits the fan, there's weapons for everyone we can grab and fight people. So what kind of ruthless? That's what Farrakhan's like. What kind of ruthless tyrant arms their citizenry and just gives them money? He's like fucking. He's like, it's bullshit, dude. He's like they totally fucked, dude. He went into like the Clinton to Obama, or the Bush to the Clinton to the Obama, and how they're all the same team, dude. This dude is
really
too fucking nice, dude.
Yeah, but he really hates the Jays. That's a big drawback for Farrakhan.
Yeah, I mean he
comes down hard on the Jays.
He talks about that. He was just like, hey,
I'm
man.
very pro Jay.
Farrakhan is just like, look. He said he's grown a lot, and now he's like, you can't, if you were to hold a man to something they said 20 years ago, he's like, yeah, you're not taking the fact that we're dynamic creatures, and he's like, I've grown a lot.
Wait, did he say that or did you say that?
Kind of, that's what I'm paraphrasing him. But he's basically just kind of like, yeah, dude, like I get fired up. He's like, am I responsible for what I say when the passion hits me? He's like, my bad. He's like, I can't help it when shit hits me. He's like, he basically said when I preach the scripture with passion all the time, he goes, I just like to thank my teacher, the honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Damn.
Dude, I'm like, I need a whatever that guy has.
Yeah.
Spiritual mentor. I can be like, well, in the words of my teacher, the Prophet Elijah Muhammad.
Prophet Muhammad.
Dude, Farrakhan is the fuck. I was watching, I'm like, damn, dude, this is fucking awesome.
I should try to honor Ramadan for a week. See how that goes.
Do it. What do you got? You can't eat sun up, sundown?
You can't eat or drink. You can't drink water while the sun's up.
What? So you got to get up
you
early.
You can't fuck. You can't swear.
Oh.
You can't eat or
my
drink.
Bae celebrating Ramadan right
Yeah,
now.
You're just waiting for Eid. I'm going to have a fucking sick Eid.
Yeah,
my Eid this year is going to be nuts.
For sure.
What are you going to do for Eid?
I'm going to dress up in some wild-ass fucking garb and hit a diner.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Ramadan.
When's Eid? Is it coming up?
I forget. It's at the end of Ramadan, which is probably
40 days, some shit.
Usually
7 days, 40
everything's
days.
typically
Take
7
a nice
or 40.
biblical guess.
Yeah.
7 days or 40 days?
Probably 40.
Tight.
Damn, that does suck.
40 days?
40 days of not being able to drink water during the day.
Yeah, dude. Especially given the
blows.
fucking OG setting that was taking place in.
I know, in the fucking desert.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
Although I heard dry fasting is pretty good for you. No drinking, no eating. You do. My brother did it for like 48 hours, he said.
Yeah, I remember that. That's insane.
No, my cousin Pat did 7 days, no eating.
7 days, no eating is...
Tom did a 48-hour dry
It
fast.
sounds like he was horse feeding. Was he fibbing?
No, he wasn't fibbing. Trust me.
Yeah, I talked to him.
Someone could not eat for 7 days. Old Pat McCusker.
I remember. We went bowling while he was towards the end of his fast.
I remember
And I was
talking to
like,
him.
This is insane.
And he'd be like, yeah.
Didn't he lose like 30 pounds?
Something like crazy. And I would talk to him.
Lose like 30 pounds in a week?
He's a big dog, too, dude.
Yeah.
He's tall, and he's also like...
Meaty?
I think he was like 2 He was always skinny. Growing up, he was
Yeah.
super skinny. He definitely got hit with the man weight, but he also crushes Wawa, dude.
Yeah.
Like he'll like casually be like bringing up like crushing a couple big whoppers, like nothing, or big whoppers, big whoppers.
Oh, the Spud man.
Spud man can pull down some
He'll
fucking food, dude.
sneak some tasty cakes.
He has a sweet tooth,
He'll sneak some tasties.
dude. He knows he has a problem, dude. He knows he needs to get right.
So funny.
He knows he needs to get
Yeah.
right. He
Yeah, I
has
mean-
a sweet tooth, dude.
Having a sweet tooth is so funny.
He has a crippling sweet tooth.
Tommy has a sweet tooth.
Who?
Tommy Pope.
Does he really?
He'll get some sweet treats at night. He'll get a couple whiskeys in him and then sneak some little chocolates.
Really?
Yeah, and then he hides them in his room.
Spud,
funny.
he told me he eats like he'll eat himself to sleep. So instead he'll eat like a box of cereal and just pass out and wake up with like a headache.
Yeah, that'll do it. It's
Yeah,
so
man,
much
it'll
fucking
fuck
sugar
you- it'll fuck you
before
up.
just going to sleep.
You gotta get yourself right, dude.
Yeah, you gotta do what I do.
You're battling.
Just-
Sometimes you gotta feed demons with sugar, dude.
just drink like 15 Bud Lights a night.
Hey, that's another way to
That's
feed
a-
a demon, dude.
that's a fucking
Feeding
rough deed.
demons. You go sugar, porn, alcohol. I fucking battle. Again, dude. I don't know why I do it. Yesterday, just gobbled a big old gummy. And I was like, we're having people over to watch Game of Thrones. I was like, I got 6 hours. I'll be all right. Dude, this thing fucking hit me like a truck. I was sitting there watching a movie, just like, oh.
Oh my god.
Went up still, dude. Still, I'm been increasing and increasing, dude. I'm still like, look, knock on wood. But I was like, I pigged out on this one. It was a Keefy Crawler butterfly.
It's
So
a
it was like
Keefy
Crawler, dude. It was my
Yes.
little gummy I rolled in Keith, and it was a butterfly, a small one. And I was fucking down the hatch, and dude, it was just like, and I take I'm back on my regimen. It's like my Bacopa, my
Lion's Mane?
It's Lion's Mane, Bacopa, Reishi extract.
So slight micro.
No, it doesn't like fuck you. Oh, that doesn't fuck you up at all. But a couple of the ingredients, what is it? Not Go-To Cola. A couple of the ingredients intensify the effects of THC, caffeine, and all this stuff. And dude, I'm telling you this. I would love for other people to try this, get back to me, so I know it's not like a placebo. But when I first started taking it, I didn't know about that. And I would eat a little bit of an edible and be like, why am I so fucking high? And I remember Googling it. I'm like, holy fuck, that actually intensifies.
Oh, wow.
It's crazy, dude. So I'm on that. So I ate the whole thing. Again, dude, I'm watching the movie. I'm just chilling, and all of a sudden I go to the bathroom. Whenever I go to the bathroom, that's when all the deems come out. I'm just like sitting there, I'm taking a pee, and I'm like, I'm so fucking high, because I've overdone it to the point where I had to just like completely St. Francis of Assisi out and just lay in bed and be like, ugh.
Oh.
So in my head, I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to St. Francis of Assisi out, dude. This fucking
You gotta
sucks.
lay in bed like St. Francis and face your demons.
But again, dude, it's like it's a second that arises. As soon as you're like, no, you know what? I'm definitely fucking good. I'm the fucking man, dude.
Yes.
I'm not fucked up. I'm enhanced right now. And you're like,
best.
yes, I am fucking enhanced right
Yes.
now. Go downstairs, just crush it the rest of the day.
Yes.
Dude, it's such a good. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my skill yet of being able to. Again, I'm
able
still,
to get high.
There's people who can just chomp. There's people who can just chomp like tabs. I'm a baby in this department. There's people who can chomp like tabs of acid and just go about their days. But I'm like.
Yeah, how?
I think they just don't have whatever that negative pathway is. Maybe they don't. I don't know. I can't speak for them.
That's how I feel about weed. Like, I don't have the ability to get high like that.
Yeah, but you can. That's what I'm saying. There's a second where you can go like, you can completely convince yourself that you're fine, and you are fine. And you're not even only fine. You feel great. It's like you can reverse. It's the weirdest fucking thing in the world.
Yeah. Maybe I'll give it a shot.
Telling you, dude. You just got to eat it and just sit alone, dude, and wait for it to kick, and then you just go, yes, dude.
Well, the last time I did that, the last time I got high alone, was the first time I checked the Reddit comments that were like shitting all over me.
Yeah, that's.
And I was like, it was terrible.
Yeah, that's actually like
I was super high, and like I checked the internet for some reason.
Nah, stay off of the internet.
It was a mistake.
Dude. Yeah,
Normally, it was at that point. Up until that point, they had almost all been good comments.
Yeah,
where it's like I get online, people are like, "Shane's the man." I'm like, "Hell yes."
See, when I get really high and I start fucking with my phone, I get real weird. Where I'm like, "Why am I staring at this thing so much?" And I go down like a fucking bad rabbit hole.
Yeah.
So I usually put the phone to the side and just fucking do my thing. And chill.
Lass fucked me.
What?
She fucked me. I went to Best Buy because my phone battery was dying. Lass was the Geek Squad.
What?
Geek Squad was a nice lass. And she, first off, I just hung out in Best Buy for 2 hours. While they fixed the phone.
What was wrong with your phone?
My battery was like super low.
Geek Squad will do that? They'll fix the phone?
Yeah. They're like iPhone.
Yeah.
Whatever. Certified.
Gotcha.
So.
Genius.
Yeah. And she fucked my phone up.
What?
Like the screen has like bars all over it now. Yeah, the last fuck.
Did you tell her? Did you take it back and be like, "Senora"?
Yeah, I said, pardoname.
Por qué?
No, she was like, "We'll fix it for you. We'll get you a new screen or a new phone."
Go to my boy Elmo, dude.
But I was just hanging out in Best Buy, dude.
Dude, my boy Elmo fixes phone screens. Fucking $40.
Really?
It's a man.
New battery was only $50. I was surprised.
Take it to my boy Elmo, dude.
I don't trust Elmo, dude.
Elmo's the bull, dude.
Really?
That's my dog, dude. I've smashed my phone so many times where I roll in. I'm like, yo, bro, broke my phone. He's just like, chucks it on.
Say no more, dude.
Say no
less.
more,
dude. Say less.
Exactly, dude. Elmo pops it right on.
Yeah.
That's a good bull, dude.
There was a recliner in the TV section.
Mm-hmm.
I just plopped down on that. Just watched the same like display video 30 times. I watched the Jumanji preview probably like 8 times.
Really? How's it looking?
I already saw it.
Wait, Jumanji
stunk.
with the Rock. You love that.
I hated that.
Remember you told me to watch that. You're like, it's so fucking good. And I was like, dude, what are you talking about?
No, I told you that was like the worst movie I've ever seen. That was like one of the worst days.
I was stoked on the Jumanji. That was great. Wait, you went on a date and saw Jumanji?
That was the time I was in Boston.
And then you watched Jumanji?
Drank like fucking 12 cups of coffee. I had that panic attack where I called you and I was like, I gotta quit comedy. This sucks. Everything sucks.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You're in a Panera. You put in a hard shift in a Panera.
Went and saw Jumanji by myself.
Yes.
And then went back to the Panera and then went to a show.
And this is the exact skill I'm talking about. Of like you hit a negative thought hole and you can completely shirk it off.
Well, this was negative. This was caffeine induced.
True, but I'm saying
it was like it was a panic attack.
Oh, for sure.
And then I bombed. And then thankfully there was
I just
another
took
show.
a knee in my head. I was like, God damn, that's a tough one.
Bombed. And then
Like
there was
a
another
post-panic
show.
attack bomb. It's just like followed by a hard
No,
depression.
you know what? The panic attack was after the bomb. I remember that.
Still.
Because I bombed and then called you. And that was while I was
And
killing
you're all
time
like-
in between shows. But then the second show, I did great. So it was
right back.
right
on.
back. I was like, fuck yeah.
Charge your batteries right
I'm
back
the
up.
best. Dude,
It's
I can't believe
crazy.
This lass destroyed my iPhone.
Hey, man.
She was a beautiful lass, though.
Well, let her.
I loved her.
I'll send you mine. Break mine, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Again, if you're dealing with a beautiful ass, I mean, I love
Do
Elmo.
whatever
I
you
love
want.
Elmo and all, but I'd be right over. I wouldn't jump ship.
Tiny little, thick, beautiful lass. Big glasses, tatted up.
God damn, dude. God damn it. God damn.
This is no, my
hot
dad.
thing, dude.
My dad makes that noise.
She's a hot babe.
Choo.
Dude, my one uncle used to check out Sniz when I was younger and be like, he would hit a
Yeah.
hard whistle and be like, yo. Prrr. Dude, he was fucking, he would get real
He
hard.
would catcall.
Yeah, my other uncle, we were on a job one time and he started Joe Bidening a lady. He started smelling a lady's hair. I shouldn't be saying that. I shouldn't be on the air right now, dude.
Well, we don't know which
figure out
uncle.
which one. There's a ton
Yeah.
of them. But yeah, he started
He
like
Bidened a lady?
he started like we're like, you know, these two ladies who come out of the office, you know, they see a couple rough and they, you know, 3 or 4 rough and tumble construction workers,
Big
dude.
McCuskers.
Yeah,
Just
dude.
big boys.
They saw I was up 100 feet in the air. We take the lift down. They're out. They happen to be smoking cigs, dude. I just come down. I was, you know, there were some.
That's a tale as
There
old
were
as
some.
time
There were
in
some
Philly.
office, yeah, there were some office
Couple
lizards.
chicks smoking cigarettes.
We were down in Delaware, dude. We were in
Yeah.
like Delaware City, way down, and yeah, I'd be 100 feet in the air.
Wait, there's a
dude.
place called Delaware City?
Yeah, Delaware City in Delaware. It's not the capital.
What the fuck? I've never even heard of it.
It's way far down.
Delaware City?
Yeah, Delaware City, dude. Delaware City's fucking lit.
Really?
No, it sucks. It sucks.
It can't be a city.
It's Delaware City, dude. Google it.
Yeah, but as far as like, how big is it?
Oh, it's no Wilmington.
like Lancaster.
Wilmington's a tiny city.
Lancaster's
And
a city.
Lancaster reminds me of Westchester. It's like a
Yeah,
college town.
it is.
But no, dude, Delaware City's fucking where it's at. Well, we're down there taking down an old PVC factory, and it would come down off the lift. That's
Yeah.
probably why, because everyone on my dad's side's afraid of height. I'm a wildling, dude.
I'm afraid of heights.
I mean, I get up there and I'm like, I might die, but that's about it. I go up there and go, well, all right,
If this is my time. I mean, very fucking Muslim of you.
exactly,
Just be like, if Allah fucking wills it right now,
exactly.
I will die.
That's the great teacher. That's the great teacher,
Great prophet.
Elijah Muhammad.
Elijah
Who
Muhammad.
is Elijah Muhammad? Is that like the Muhammad or is Elijah Muhammad another dude?
No, I think Elijah Muhammad was the black Muslim.
Exactly. So that's
Yeah.
my great teacher.
Yeah.
That's my
I
great
think Malcolm X. Like, he was with those guys.
Yeah, yeah.
What's that called?
The Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Muslim
Brotherhood. Yeah, well, that's how it started off.
Is that what they're called?
Kind of got a little negative twist, but yeah, it was a nation
Yeah.
of Islam.
Nation of Islam. Muslim Brotherhood's Egypt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nation of
yeah,
Islam.
it's a nation. Yeah.
We gotta start a fucking squad like that.
What, like a gang?
Yeah, like the Nation of Islam,
That'd be tight.
Brothers of,
Well,
a
you gotta
cool
think of
name.
something tight. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm not about that.
Especially during
against that.
Ramadan.
You try to start a hate gang during Ramadan?
Ramadan, not a hate gang, Matt. Love, dude.
I'm gonna start a
Love
love
conquers
gang,
all,
dude.
including the infidels.
Hell yeah, dude.
We're gonna conquer them with love,
That's what I'm talking about.
and maybe you have to cut
I'm a
their
really
fucking heads
progressive Muslim, basically.
off. Super progressive.
I thought I was a black conservative. I'm actually a very progressive Muslim.
You like that one lady that's a senator or a congresswoman?
Eli Omar?
Yeah, whatever. She's super progressive.
Alain Omar.
Yes.
Who was the one who's like a?
Also hates Jews.
Oh yeah, she did say.
Even though, like, the most progressive Muslim lady is still like,
Well, no, if
yeah,
you
but
get-
also
If
Israel.
you,
should
that's like the top of the pyramid of being woke is you become anti-Semitic.
true. It
Because
is.
you absorb
yeah.
all the knowledge and you go, wait a second, what's going on over there? And you
Yeah.
go, what they do? Yeah, you start.
They're settling on top of brown
If you're
people's
super
land.
woke, you hate Jews, dude. It's real weird.
Yeah.
That's hey man, it's all it's a big old sick and twisted realm of all that stuff. It all
Yeah.
started, the snake starts eating its tail at one point, dude. The more you look into it, you see nobody's right, dude.
Tell you what, though, you want to go after the Jays, you're gonna run into some trouble.
For
If
sure.
you're super woke trying to attack Jays, they will shut that shit down, dude. Jays will have no problem turning you over.
Oh yeah, dude.
They fucking turned over Jesus, dude. You think they're afraid to turn over some woke fucking pussies?
Yeah,
The
dude.
Jays will fucking crush you.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
They can definitely squat up on you hard.
Yeah.
It's also, it's just such a bad look.
Oh, yeah, being
like-
anti-Semitic. Yeah,
Yeah, it's almost just like
at like a women's march, like death to Israel.
yeah, it's a really it's also a real recent one too.
It is.
So when you're like, when you're still flying that banner, people get, you're not winning any popularity.
Yeah.
Well, you'll get a whole new group of fans basically.
You'll get some weird fans that disagree with you fundamentally on everything else.
Yeah, but they're like, well,
They
it's funny
understand
'cause the
that
same
Israel's
people
bad.
will be like, she hates Jews. They'll
Yeah.
actually get mad at that. She's fucking racist.
yeah,
It's like, yeah, dude.
but then also they're like, the state of Israel should not exist.
Well, I also
It's like,
didn't.
wait, what?
Well, I didn't think that what she said. I don't think was that bad at all.
No, I think she was kind of condemning
She like hit the button. She hit the old
occupying Palestine.
She hold the whole Staples button, like Jews control the banks. It was like Jews control the banks.
Yeah.
Jews control the banks.
That was easy.
That's kind of what. That's kind of what
Yeah,
she
that's
said.
true. I mean, you could do that with history. You
Yeah.
could just have a "that was Jews" button. Like the plague, that was Jews.
Yeah, she hit them, and they were just kind of. Like, she basically alluded to the fact that like Israel kind of manipulates and controls money or something.
Oh yeah, lobbyists.
It's like
Yeah,
they do.
you got a decent point. We give
J lobbyists probably.
We
get
give the J's
down,
a
dude.
lot
You get a
of
bunch of
money.
Aries from fucking.
ton of J's.
You get the Aries on the horn, and they're down there like, we got to make this fucking deal.
Oh, I met my J team this week.
How was that? How were they?
I sat down with my agents, met all the J's from across
Really?
met the LA J team, the New York J team. We all sat down.
Damn.
And the Jays were like, "How can we profit off of you?" And I was like, "Listen, Jays,
Did
hook
you
me
wait?
up."
Did you roll up there and like just in like fur underwear and chains?
to the Jays to the J meeting? No, I was wearing a Matt and Shane Secret Podcast hoodie.
Really?
Yeah,
You should have rolled in
you can
there.
buy those on merchpump.com
Yeah,
or
dude.
podcastmerch.com.
How they been going?
Good.
People
I actually
like 'em.
last night a bunch of the dudes that work there were like, "You guys are selling a lot of shirts."
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Dude.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes, and it is a J-free network. No, it's not. There's a lot of J's.
Nice try.
Yeah. Anything in entertainment.
Yeah.
You best believe.
You said you thought it was a nice J free network, dude.
I just realized it was not a J-free
J-heavy,
network.
dude.
It's very J-heavy. Very J-heavy.
Who do you think controls the merch game, dude?
J.
How you feel about that?
How do I feel that J's control the merch game? Just
Yeah.
like Jesus. He was pissed when they were selling merch. He was like, "Stop selling merch, you fucking J's.
I might fucking take down the site.
Go
dude.
to the fucking site and flip the tables."
I might flip it over.
That's exactly what Jesus' message was.
I'm gonna start. We're gonna cancel all that. We're just gonna sell jailbroken fire sticks.
That's it. Nothing. Actually, there's only one movie on it. It's Detective Pikachu.
Nah.
A bootleg copy of Detective Pikachu. We're going to sell SIM cards that have that on it.
Dude, I'm telling you, every single thing's on there. Every single movie.
Like
you can
what?
think of. Any single movie you can think of.
Every movie ever.
Every single fucking movie. Every
No
single
way.
TV series.
No.
Yeah, dude.
On one little stick.
Yeah, dude. It's jailbroken.
I don't believe it.
I'm gonna start, dude. I'm telling you, that's the official. That's the sponsor of the cast. Again, it's not illegal to have a jailbroken fire stick. It's just illegal to use it to watch stuff you don't pay for. So if you can have it, just
Yeah.
don't watch fucking illegal stuff.
Yeah.
So
But good luck, dude.
yeah,
Good luck controlling you.
Exactly.
Someone's like, don't do something illegal.
No, I heavily respect copyright laws.
Really?
Well, big time, dude.
Yeah. Anyway, play
was-
Wild West
I saw-
at the beginning of this.
I was seeing A Dog's Journey, and I was at the concession stand.
You were seeing A Dog's Journey?
I took my niece. Yeah, my niece.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we saw A Dog's Journey, dude.
How was it?
Fantastic, dude.
Was it?
Oh, it was wonderful.
See, you might. I think you have one of the worst tastes in movies.
Why?
You like Detective Pikachu. You like.
I like.
I bet A Dog's Journey fucking blows.
Nah, I can get in it. No way, dude. Dog's Journey. I mean, do you like talking animal movies?
No.
See, then then you probably won't like
Yeah,
it.
as soon as
any-
an animal talks in a movie, I'm
I'm
like,
in, dude.
I'm out.
I fucking love it, dude. I mean, dude. Oh, it's so.
You're a big Doolittle guy. Dr.
I
Doolittle.
was more of like Homeward Bound.
True.
Homeward Bound was
As a
classic,
young
dude.
boy-
Charlotte's Web.
All right. Well, as a kid, there's tons of talking animal movies.
These are fantastic.
Every
All-
movie
they're
is a
all
talking
good.
animal.
Anytime
movie.
I'm in a movie and
Lion
if
King,
a
all that.
baby or an animal talks, I'm like, genius,
Yeah.
hilarious.
Whoever wrote this is a fucking genius.
But yeah, it was good. But I was in the beginning, and my babe was just like, "Well, I'll record the first 10 minutes." And I was like, "Please don't fucking do that. I don't need
In
to
the
get-"
movie?
Yeah, she's like, "I'll record it so you can see it." I was like, I had to shut it down. I'm like, "Shut down the op."
She tried to bootleg
She was like, "I'm gonna record it so you can watch." I'm like, "Please don't,"
When are you going to watch it? What are you talking about?
because I missed the first 10 minutes because I was getting concessions.
Oh,
I was a
and
concession
what,
stand.
were you going to watch 10 minutes after the movie?
I told her she was just she just want to be bad.
She's trying to be a bad girl.
Yeah, she just wants to be bad.
That was she was trying to be nice, too.
But then turns out it was just on the Fire Stick. So I was like, look, babe, I'll watch which I did. I watched the first 10 on the Fire
It's
Stick.
so sick you got a Fire Stick.
I'm so stoked on it.
I love that you're like an uncle getting like one cool thing, and that's all he can talk about. Like, I'll tell you what, I got this new this Fire Stick. I don't know.
Did you ever hear of that? Those Fire
Stick?
Sticks?
Yeah, I got a Fire Stick.
I was like, she was almost.
Aren't these like 5 years old now?
Yeah, dude. But I didn't know. Dude, it's so fucking cheap. I got all the movies. I got everything.
I got all the movies.
$75.
I was just watching a nice little flick before.
Where'd you watch it?
I was watching. No, it's on Netflix. It's about this clearly gay autistic guy that figured out all the Price is Right prices.
What?
Like he was that obsessed with
Was
Price
he
is
clearly gay or clearly autistic?
Both.
Clearly gay and
You
autistic?
can be both.
Really? I thought you said
Yeah.
you were. Oh, no, that was.
No, retarded guys are always straight.
So there's gay autistic guys. Damn,
There's definitely
dude.
gay autistic guys.
Imagine catching a hum off of that, dude. Perfection, dude.
I mean, this guy was like, it's great. He's been to like 30 Price is Right tapings.
Yeah.
And he watches every Price is Right and then memorizes the prices of each product, and had a spreadsheet in his house of every product.
He is.
So then he would go to the show, and the first couple of times he didn't get picked, so he'd be in the back, and you can see the footage from the shows where he's just nailing the price every single time.
They're like
you know
card
that opening
counters,
bit?
dude.
Yeah, he was like a card counter for fucking Price is Right. And Bob Barker's like, "Have you watched the show? How many times have you watched the fucking show?" He's like, "A lot."
Bark started getting a little
Oh,
edgy on
Barker
him.
was like, "What the fuck are you doing, dude?" Because he kept yelling out the correct answer in the back every single time.
Did they let him play?
Eventually, he got to play, but he got fucked on the wheel. He spun the wheel and didn't get to the final showcase. Really? Now, I stopped watching. I think he gets another shot here. I think when Barker retires, because you could only be picked once.
Barker is
ever.
probably a heavy gatekeeper against autists.
Oh, you have to be. That's his whole job. It's like,
Basically.
listen, we're gonna put together a cool show that requires like guessing numbers. The autists are gonna be flying in here.
That must be funny when they're trying to like bust them like card counters. They start hitting. They start counting. They start like naming the plants on the way in. They're like, that's a ranger.
Yeah,
And they're
like,
just
okay,
kinda
yeah,
like,
you're not allowed in.
we got a fucking autistic.
We got an
take him down.
autist kind of come in here. He's
Yeah.
gonna ruin the show.
For Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy. A couple of autists have snuck in at Jeopardy, and you gotta take them down.
Most of the winners of Jep are autists. A lot of lady autists.
Yeah, they can.
That's
sneak
where
by.
you
They sneak by a lot.
Lady
easier.
autistics are weird. You'll see like a nice, pretty lady, but then she'll be wearing like a vest, something weird, like a turtleneck and a vest.
Yeah, like,
Like, what's wrong with you?
you start being like, wait a second.
Yeah, are you lesbian or autistic?
Yeah, she's like, I'll take dinosaurs for 500. Like, fuck.
Dinosaurs, please, dinosaurs. Yeah, it's great though. This guy like he hooks up because he'll just be
Does
in
he
the
get any
audience.
ass in the
He'll
movie?
be in the he gets some ass, dude. He's
Bark-
oh yeah, true. He's
Barkman?
not. He is not gay. I take that back.
Wait, he's not gay?
I take it back. You're right. I forgot. He's obsessed with one of the models, Holly.
Why did you say he was
gay?
gay?
Yeah, because he like loves Charlie Brown and shit. I don't know. He's got
Charlie
a lot
Brown's
of
like gay?
He has a lot of gay tendencies, dude. Trust me. Trust me. He has a lot of gay tendencies.
What else did he do that's gay?
I don't know. He's a single adult that
Autist?
is
Loves
autistic.
Charlie
Loves
Brown,
Price is
autist?
Right. Loves.
Autist?
Yeah, true. I guess the autism threw me off
Damn, dude.
just because he was living he was solo, so I figured he might be a little.
True.
But
Who's the fucking uncle now, dude? You saw a 30-year-old guy not married. He's like, what is he, fucking gay?
oh man, you held on to that uncle comment. I forgot about it. Sorry.
I don't care.
Yeah, but it's great. You gotta watch it because the people like he'll be sitting with people and he's like, if you get picked, because you gotta wait in line.
Yeah.
So they're out front. They're just talking shit to everybody. They're like, "Yo, if anybody gets picked, look to my brother, dude. He's gonna kill it." So then people get picked and you see him
His
like,
brother was hyping him up.
yeah, he'd bring friends with him. They'd be like, "Yo, this is the guy. If you get picked, look at him. He'll give you the answers."
Damn.
So he's sitting with this black lady. She goes down. She gets picked. He fucking nails everything for her. Like she just looks back. He gives her the correct answer.
Was he doing sign language? How was he doing
Yeah,
it?
he's like 1-5. Like he'll just tell her because everybody in the audience is screaming what they think.
Yeah, but you just
But
focus on the
if
test.
you're like that guy, and he got one guy like 3 cars. One kid won like 3 cars.
Damn.
Just this autistic dude in the audience.
And Bob's trying to fucking figure out
And then
who's...
the production team's like, "Who the fuck is this guy? Theodore, dude, killing it.
Damn,
It's fun.
dude.
It's fun to watch.
Did they get into like vaccines or anything?
He did not get into vaccines, but it seems like he was not.
Bob Barker wasn't in the back room like, we got to stop these fucking vaccines.
Well, that's what happened. Theodore got vaccinated as a young boy and ended up being obsessed with The Price is Right. He came out. He's like, yeah, I don't have measles now, but now the only thing I care about is Price is Right spreadsheets.
Dude, he fucking disrupted The Price is Right.
He broke The Price is Right.
That's
man.
awesome, man.
Yeah, it was fun.
Oh, that's so fucking
It's
funny.
such a sick thing to be like obsessed with.
Yeah,
Literally sitting in your room by yourself, like an old man by himself, getting a spreadsheet of Price is Right.
He was crushing it.
He made his own computer game for The Price is Right.
What?
Yeah, dude. He programmed a video game for
To,
Price is Right
Spit out the prices and stuff?
just to practice. This guy was a monster.
Yeah, man. They're going to have to really try to reconfigure. All these TV shows are going to have to reconfigure. Well, now the game shows now are like Hook Up Hotel. They're like, if you don't get pussy, you leave. Did you see that?
No.
There's a game show on Fox. It's like Survivor, but like if you don't get ass, you have to go home. It's Hook Up Hotel, dude. If you don't hook up, you got to leave.
What?
Yeah, I forget what it's called. It's called.
I don't like it.
But yeah, it's like if you don't 69, get the fuck out of here. And it's just
That's actually pretty cool.
you have to hook up every night, dude.
Really?
I think that's what it is. Or like once a week, if you don't, whoever like gets odd manned out gets kicked off the show.
Really? That's kind of like, I mean, The Bachelor is a fucking disgusting show.
This is like that.
I'll tell you what, The Bachelorette.
When she
Bachelor's sick,
sucks
dude.
a
When
bunch
it's just
of
a
dudes.
hot dude that's just banging like 12
Yeah.
chicks. But when it's the lady and it's a bunch of dudes competing, that's
yeah,
disgusting.
Dude. You get a lot. You got to be quite the deck swabber, dude, to do that.
You got to be not
as soon
afraid.
as he fucks one guy, I'm like, all right, I'm going home. Fuck
Yeah.
this. It's nasty.
Yeah.
Being like, as soon as some dude just like,
And they're all
dogs are-
friends. They're kind of friends at that point. All the dudes are like kind of
Well, they're
friends with
getting
each
paid,
other.
too.
They're getting paid. You're drinking. You're having fun, and then it's like, yeah, I fucked her last night.
it's also probably kind of scripted. Although you have some intel. On
I
the
got some
Bachelor-
intel on
on the
this.
Bachelor or the
The
Bachelorette.
Bachelorette. He was not the Bachelor.
He was on the Bachelor.
My friend was one of the Bachelorettes.
So he was a bukkake guy.
He was part of the
10-man cum
Him and his
slam.
dogs ran a train on this chick on ABC
my
on ABC
God,
for
dude.
like 10 weeks.
And then she wins at the end. Then she gets to marry the last guy.
And then the last guy,
Basically,
who
it's
was
the anchor, the last guy who fucking.
the ultimate cuck, gets his prize
Whoa.
of like, hey, remember how we met when you fucked like me and 12 other guys in a house
She
for
just
like
fucked the Mortal
5
Kombat
months?
period.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. And then they get married. Basically, that's the whole point. It's like now you get married.
Yeah. Now you get married.
It's kind of what girls do. It's kind of like
I mean,
it's
you're
like
just-
college.
You're just putting it into
It's
one.
like pulling the cloak off of a girl's college career, and you're like, "Oh, there you go. You just like how about you just instead of going to college, you just fuck all these guys. And
yeah.
then, you know.
We get fucking 20 hot dudes in a house. You fuck all them. And
So
at the end,
what
marry
happens
one.
afterwards? She gets like marriage and like a complimentary nursing degree. And then she like goes about
Yeah.
her life.
Yeah, just back to, all right, back to, no, then they sell like makeup and shit.
Oh right.
Then they're
right.
kind of rich the rest of
True.
their lives.
Hey man,
The chicks that do The Bachelor are,
get money.
Yeah.
What kind of product plays? Yeah, so makeup,
Shit like that.
detergent,
Yeah.
probably
Detergent.
magic erasers.
Yeah. It'd be cool if they were selling like boardwalk wares.
No, just them.
Like the itching powder. That's so
Just
funny.
a commercial of a dude just coming all over a girl's tank top and like hit like a
Yeah,
magic
she's
eraser.
got one of
on
those little spot. Yeah.
it. Ugh, that's nasty.
That's nasty.
Did you get any
bro.
Did you get any inside scoop in terms of like dirty deets? Did your boy hook up?
I don't think.
He just jerked.
I don't think he hooked
He
up.
just
with her.
jerked.
He was just jerking off in the house the whole time. Damn, those guys must be nuts in there.
Oh my
that must be
God.
nothing but jerking off.
Oh, big time,
You're getting
dude.
fucking cucked. Your juices must be flowing.
Oh, dude, it's biology. You can't help
Biology.
it.
There's
Your
just
sperm competition goes up to
bunch
the
of
roof.
jacked hot
The
dudes in
guys
a
probably
house.
fuck.
They probably do. They're all drinking. You start
Can't help
wrestling.
it.
You start wrestling. There's some
Yeah.
wrestling.
Yeah, your buddy goes and gets the girl, and there's just like 6 of you left. Yeah, you definitely start wrestling.
You gotta get that out.
Start playing
somehow.
tummy sticks.
Yeah. Does this whole episode suck?
No, that's good. They're probably practicing for the big DP and just working on.
They're trying to get to
forming,
our
forming
level.
the super dong. There's nothing gay about practicing forming the super dong.
You and your boy. If you and your boy rub dicks inside a pussy, it's not gay.
Nah, even just the practice of you got to practice
yeah,
forming
I mean-
super dong first. First, you got to start with rubber bands. You got to work it up to like you don't need any like you like tie your feet like a geisha
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta wrap your dongs together
and walk.
and shrink them.
That's the original 3-legged race, dude. You fucking
Tie
form the
dongs?
super dong, do a little bounce an egg on a spoon.
Yeah. You get a Chinese finger trap. Put
sure.
both dongs in one end. Now you guys
That's
can't.
you're talking docking now.
Yeah.
Did you ever dock?
Dock with another dude? With an uncirced dude?
Yeah.
No.
You can dock with a circ, dude, if you guys get enough. I got a
How?
little left. I didn't get that tight of a.
You can't dock with a bone if you're hard.
I can dock myself.
Yeah, if I got
not with a bone. You have to have
No.
a flask. You have to
if
have
you
a
have a
flask
penis, you can fucking pull some skin over the tip.
on. You need a flask on.
Yeah.
So I think it's the ratio. I think it's proportionate. Like even if you have a penis, you're only going to get so much skin.
No, the skin's still there. Penis or not.
Yeah, but you only get so much. Your skin's only designed to cover your own penis. God didn't make you to cover another man's fucking penis. Trust me, dude.
Yeah, but God didn't
God
decide.
wanted us to be gay. He'd give us more foreskin.
God didn't decide how much skin the doc left you. You know what I mean?
But
Well, I
even-
mean, God decides all. Prophet Muhammad,
True that, dude.
Elijah Muhammad, God does, Allah does, you know.
No, but if
dictate.
you have
Wait, did Moses circumcise?
unknown,
They're-
I'd imagine they do.
Abraham.
Oh, dude, definitely,
Yeah.
bro. They're circumcised fanatics, dude. They like it
Oh,
so
yeah,
much. They
they-
circumcise the girls.
they get the
too, dude.
ladies
Yeah.
involved.
They love circumcision, bro.
True. True.
Yeah, dude, they fucking love it.
Yeah.
They're,
That's, a
they're
tenet.
circumcision super fans.
That's one of the tenets.
They have like the big foam one, big foam finger,
Yeah.
dude.
That's cut off at the tip.
You're Turkish. You talk circs, dude. Whew. That would be funny to be like doing the like final peace talks of like the Christian American nation, and then like down in talking to like Saudi Arabia, and then like having to explain like what docking. Like, wait, what is this docking? And you're
What
like,
is
well,
docking?
it's when a guy folds his. Dude, that would just be a short circuit. On like an honorable teacher, dude, learned about what
Yeah.
docking is and the fact that it exists. It would fuck on so many levels. That would piss him
I
off.
mean, it would justify everything they were doing. They'd instantly be like, oh, yeah, well, we're right.
yeah.
Terrorism's correct. We need to terrorize more. These guys are docking? Yes. We need to do whatever we
Wait,
can.
what is that? Oh,
Yeah.
dude. You think there's definitely guys over there that don't know what it is.
Yeah, I bet a lot of people listening to this don't know what docking is.
True that. But if you went over there and you're like, guys, look, here's what they're up to over there. That in itself would just be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we need to stop this empire. This evil empire of docking. Of dudes fucking shoving dickheads at each other. Ew.
Oh my god.
What do you get out of that? Do you think? I mean, I'm sure it feels pretty good to dock.
To dock?
Anything on the tip of your dick is good,
I
especially
think it's
another
just like a
tip.
big party trick.
It's just a fun party trick.
I think it's just something fun to do with your boys. Just
Why
kind
not- if you run into a thick enough hog, like a dude that's uncirced, big, you can probably stick your dick in it and
you
just
think
leave
you could
it.
fuck a guy's
You can go
dick?
no hands.
You think you're a fucking
and
guy's
lock
dick?
in.
Yeah, but they're the shame. If I was like able to like fully mothership into some other guy's dick, I would just lose my boner. I'd be like, God damn it.
Yeah, but if you're probably a sub at that point, you're just being a brat. You're
True.
just willing to fucking get this.
That's true. If I was
If you were docking into a large
So you're
dong,
talking about having some dude absorb your dong with his dong? I think that's just a gay
something
fantasy,
sexual
dude.
about that.
I think
like
that's the
it.
gay holy grail, dude.
I like it.
Just might be able to fuck someone's dick.
I bet the Price is Right guy had a big one.
Bob
You could-
Barker?
No, Barker is the man though.
Barker gets fucked.
Did he die yet?
sniz. Probably. I think Bark died.
I don't know if he
I think he got AIDS.
Bob Barker has AIDS.
Hit the bug, yeah.
Who did he get the bug from? Probably Teddy.
Maybe.
Probably a gay autist.
Probably.
All right, what are we at time?
We're at an hour 20.
This thing is.
Rails are it's
What,
coming off the rails.
this is a wild one. This is a
Yeah.
wild one. We got any shout outs?
Yeah, dude. We got
to
some.
the dog.
We got some big ones. Every time I do this, my fucking laptop's about to die.
Really?
That's no big deal. We got 23 minutes left. Yeah, dude. We got Andrew Harbin coming with a hard five. Andrew
Yes.
Day, $5. Funkmaster Fletch, good boy. $1 pledged by Jack. $3 pledged by
Yo,
G.
how sick would it be if all these boys just upped their page by $1? What do you think about that?
Don't matter to me, dude.
True. I'm
Don't
sorry.
matter
I'm
to-
sorry, dude.
don't matter to me, dude.
I just left that J meeting. The Jays were like, yes, up it by $1. Yes.
Dude, Jeremy King, Andrew Harbin, I already talked about these guys. Jack. Why do I hate how Patreon repeats?
Oh, because when they adjust, they're.
Ooh, that has to do with Funkmaster Fletch.
Um,
Funkmaster Fletch came down.
while you're doing that,
Nick
how about
Dial,
this?
dude. And
Nick
then straight
Dial.
up Nick, Josh McCarron, Adam Knight. Whew.
the
God
boys,
damn.
man.
That's some fucking animals, dude.
June 7th and 8th. Maybe the 6th, 7th, and 8th.
What you doing?
I'll be at the Tampa Improv with Big J.
Nice,
so
dude.
7th and 8th, if you live in Florida, Tampa Improv.
Down in Florida?
Yeah, down in Tampa. Yeah,
Nice.
dude, down in Florida.
Down in Tampa?
Way down Tampa way. 14th and 15th, I'll be at Bananas in Hasbrook Heights in New Jersey. That's a big one. 14th and 15th, I'll be headlining Bananas.
Bananas will be big.
Please come. Otherwise, again, dude.
Also, Tom Johnson deleted $5.
Tom Johnson.
Fuck you, Tom.
What the fuck is your problem?
Brady Glenn's, dude. Brady Glenn's, good boy. Eric Haney, Mike Toohey, Big Dick Finbull, $5 hitting with a lot of people are chucking
The
these.
fivers are nice.
There's an army of Lincolns coming through.
Yeah, that's nice to see.
That's a pledge. That's the ultimate sacrifice.
It is.
That's the ultimate fucking sacrifice, dude. A Lincoln a month. That's like half a pack of smokes. Jeffrey Amato, Randy Wood, Michael Klobluka, or whatever your name is. This dude, there's just
the list
fantastic,
continues.
dude. Fantastic.
All right. What an ep.
Dude.
You know?
It's good
They
time.
can't all be elite, but, you know.
A little something. Just something to tickle your drums.
Just, you know, smashing dicks together is pretty funny.
Yeah, it's
so we got that going.
Dude. For sure. The cast continues to grow.
The cast continues to, just at such a crazy rate.
Yep.
That it's too much power. Might be too much power for us.
I think it is, dude.
But yeah, check out the shirts. Those shirts are sick.
They're nice.
Yeah, merchpump.com or podcast merch. It's one of those. I think it's the same.
I'm gonna start printing them out and selling them, dude.
You're gonna
I'm gonna undercut.
You're gonna undercut our own merch.
Big time.
All right. Thank you.
Corner both markets.
Thank you to all listeners. Thank you so much. You guys. Happy fucking Ramadan.
Praise the Lord, I was born to drive boat. Feeling like Slash in front of the chapel. I'm lean back with the less pull. Shit I smoke is like cholesterol. Spill dressing on the vest at the festival, the best of all. Had a midget Puerto Rican at my beck and